Hello and welcome once again to the Android App Review Show. This is episode 14 this week. We've been going for a long time, 14 weeks, I'm quite proud. So, this week I'm going to have a look at a sort of social networking meets geotagging, location awareness sort of app for going out called Foursquare. So, let's dive straight in. When you boot it up, obviously you get to log in or register a name. I'm already registered and all that jazz. So here I am. Look, my last place that I was at Woody's. You can just sort of read that, Parkwood, University of Kent. So basically, when you go out, you can search for a location, or if you click places, it will probably show you if there isn't one. So these are my local places to where I am at the moment. And then you click it. So I am actually currently, this is one that I've added. You can add your own. I've added this one in. This is my house in Canterbury. And then once you've selected the location that you are, you click quick check-in. I'm actually watching my screen through my camera, so it's difficult to use. There we go. There you go. And that's given me a point. First check-in of the day. I am the mayor of this location. I'll explain that later on. And now that has automatically updated my Facebook and my Twitter feed with my location. That's not what this is for, obviously. You've got a map of the whereabouts it is. Some tips that anybody that has left. Obviously, I haven't left any tips. I'm the only one that checks in here anyway, because this is my house. You can open it up in Google Maps. Obviously it's actually called Canterbury Home, so that's not going to do very well, but if you're using a proper app or if you're using a proper location like McDonald's Canterbury, it'll come up with quite a good one. So yeah, once you've checked in, and if you check in more than anybody else, you become the mayor of that location. Now the point in that is not so evident in the UK because Foursquare is not quite as supported as it is in the US, but in the US, in some places, if you check in and then become the mayor, so obviously you visit, you check in enough times, you become the mayor, or check in more times than anybody else, you become the mayor. And these places will offer discounts, or if you go to a nightclub and you're the mayor of that nightclub, they might offer you your first drink free for going there so often. Obviously there are some flaws with this. You could just spam the check-in button over and over again until you're the mayor of that place. But you can't become the mayor unless you have a picture on your profile, which is there. So they obviously know who you are, and obviously if it says that you're the mayor and they don't recognise you at all, then obviously they'll think something's up. So yeah, then the idea is that you've done that place, so you're bored of that place, so you want to go to another club. Here, you can see the GPS icon flashing away there. That's because I'm inside and it can't get fixed, but I am attached to Wi-Fi, so it knows roughly where I am. It's got a list here of other locations that are local. Excuse me. I'm sorry about that. I apologise for the interruption. Anyway, where were we? Yeah, here we are. We're in the Places thing. We're in the Places tab. GPS icon flashing away, and it's giving me all the local things. So I've just come out of the club that I was at. I'm like, right, I want to go somewhere else. You scroll through. You have these icons here. They're not very well supported. Some of this stuff has been added by people that haven't really thought it through properly. But you've got that's just the general icon. This restaurant, obviously. There's others that you can get. I mean, there's not shops. Here, there's another one. Language School, Canterbury Language School. There's various ones for clubs and so on and so forth. There's another restaurant there. You know, that's everything. So then you're like, oh, I like the sound of Wagamama's noodle bar, so on. There's no check-ins. I haven't checked in there at all. I've got a map here, so I can find my way there if I need to. I can zoom. I've actually moved the map by accident. There we go. See, I can zoom. It tells me where it is in relation to where I am standing. And yeah, so that's basically what that does. I've obviously got friends here. There's Kevin Rose from Dig Nation. Or Dig, the author of Dig. campus.com, and Nick M, my friend, Nick McCartney. Yeah, so that's what this app does. Obviously, in the extended menu, you can search, refresh. You can add a venue, change it, have a look at your info here. So it says I've got 3 mayorships. I'm mayor of my home, obviously, University of Kent, and Woody's Bar on campus, because I frequent that place quite a lot. I've got 2 badges. Newbie, that you get that as soon when you first check in, and local. I'm not sure what that one's for. Oh, same place 3 times in 1 week. Sorry for the focus here. It seems to have focused on my computer at the background, and I can't change that at all. We'll be using the computer in a second anyway. So yeah, that's what this will do. I'm not sure. Preferences checking without prompt. You just press the button and it checks in. Tell my friends. Add friends, friend requests you can handle here. Additional settings. Start up. Change log, feedback, and log out. That's what this app. Oh, there's also something that I forgot to mention. You can add a shortcut. So here I've got a whole page on my Sense UI dedicated to Foursquare venues. The University of Kent, Woody's Bar, Albury's Cocktail Bar, the Venue Nightclub, Canterbury Wagamama, Westgate Spoons, I think that is, yeah, Westgate Wetherspoons, Canterbury Home, oh that's my house in Canterbury. So yeah, you can, and you just click it, oh I'm at Woody's, click the thing, click check in, and there you go, you're done and done. Let's have a quick look at the online interface. Here you can see the interface. This is before, I haven't logged in yet, so this is just what happens. Here you've got all of the recent activity, all people's badges coming in as they get it. You can get it now down here on this side. You've got iPhone, BlackBerry, Android, Palm and other devices. Let's just log straight in. Here you've got the login. I won't put in my login details because that'll take too long. There's a connect you with Facebook button here, and obviously because it's attached to Facebook, I can just click that. It knows what account it is and it's logged me straight in. And you've got all your stats here. I've had 9 total nights out, 14 different check-ins. I've obviously been to multiple places in the same night. My mayorships are listed here. I've got the feed here of everything that I've done. Woody's a week ago, then the venue 5 days ago, Canterbury Home, University of Kent, Canterbury Home, University of Kent, Origins Bar, University of Kent, Woody's and Canterbury Home. That was earlier, that was the one earlier, you can see that. Also, just here you can see, I'm not sure if you can see it, there is Tom Ranson, I'm at Canterbury Home, that's when I logged in earlier. Let's just skip over to Facebook, see Tom Ranson, Canterbury Home, that's updated my Facebook there. So that's updated everywhere, so everybody knows where I'm at, where I am. You can create a to-do list, so you can add an app, like something to do. You've got history here of everything that you've ever done. There's quite a few there. Stats, a detailed statistic of what you've done. 9 days checked in, number of check-ins 14. Average check-ins when I'm out, 1.6. Percentage of check-ins at new places, 36% of them have been at new places. I've discovered 5 new places. Week breakdowns, lots of stats. And then your friends, where you can manage your friend requests, still waiting to hear from, or your actual friends. So yeah, that is Foursquare. Thought I'd try something new this week and do a piece to camera to finish it with. It's a free download from the Android marketplace. I could understand how some people might not like it. The updates to Twitter and the updates to Facebook can get a little bit annoying, but I recommend it. It's free. How can you go wrong? Give it a try. Hit up the Android marketplace and search for Foursquare. 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 All one word. Thanks for watching this week. You can get in contact with me in the usual ways. You can get in contact with me on Twitter @TomRansom, TomRansom, or you can find me on Facebook. You've all seen my Facebook profile now. You can follow me on Foursquare. Tom R, I think I am. Tom and then capital R, 2 words like Tom and then R. Or you can email me at tom@coolsmartphone.com. New email address this week for the website. So that's an easy way to get in contact with me. tom@coolsmartphone.com. Thanks very much for watching this week. Not sure what next week's app is going to be, but we'll see. I will catch you next week.